What is up, dudes and lady dudes? Back-to-back videos. Literally, as I uploaded the last video talking about the new ritual card, we got the first 3 cards revealed for the Cyber style structure deck. I've read nothing, but I do see that we do have our new giant boss fusion monster, which is crazy, so we'll see about that in a sec. But yeah, whew. Crazy. I knew we were very close to getting these revealed just based off of the timeline of how they usually do it and how close we are to the OCG getting this structure deck. So let's just jump into it. All right. So starting off here, we have Cyberdark End Dragon. Of course, we kind of knew this was going to be the case, right? The Cyber End Dragon, but for Cyberdark specifically. He is a dark machine fusion effect monster, of course. Level 12, 5,000 attack, 3,800 defense. Okay. All right, this card its fusion materials are Cyberdark Dragon plus Cyber End Dragon. Okay, that seems lofty. He must either be fusion summoned or special summoned by tributing one level 10 or lower Cyberdark fusion monster while equipped with Cyber End Dragon. Okay, so you don't necessarily have to like summon Cyber End Dragon, you just need to summon a Cyberdark fusion and equip it with Cyber End Dragon, and then you can just tribute them to get it out like a buster, like a dragon buster. Very cool. Okay, I'm with it. I guess it's more closely related to Thunder Dragon, Colossus, and Titan, more so than the ABC Dragon Buster. Anyway, it has 3 different effects. None appear to be hard once per turn. First effect reads, unaffected by your opponent's activated effects. Ooh, interesting. So all activated effects just immune to. 5,000 body. That's a pretty scary towers. Second effect, once per turn, you can equip one monster from either graveyard to this card. That's really interesting because you could equip a Cyber End once you already get a Cyber End engrave, and then distribute it to get another one on field. Very interesting. I don't know what the benefit would be, but okay. And the third effect, this card's maximum number of attacks per battle phase equals the number of cards equipped to it. That is another really good reason for that second effect, because this guy's already 5,000, unaffected by activated effects, and he's going to at least be able to attack twice. Oh, no. It's a maximum of attacks equals the number of cards equipped. So it doesn't just gain an attack for every card equipped. So if it has one monster equipped only, it still only has 1 attack. You'd have to get 2 cards equipped for him to be able to attack twice. Very, very interesting. Yeah, this is pretty good payoff. There's no disruption here, but I'm pretty sure if you just summon this guy in the face of a board and they let you get here, they might just not have an out. You just walk over all their stuff and just move on with your day. Yeah, this card's definitely interesting. Okay, cool. The question is going to be how easy is it to get to them. Let's see if these cards can add to that. Next up, we have Cyberdark Chimera, another Cyberdark main deck monster, which is very cool. It's a dark machine, obviously. Level 4, 800 attack, 2100 defense. Finally, a decent stat for the main deck monsters. 2100 defense, not terrible, and has 2 hard once per turn effects. The first effect reads, you can discard any spell or trap to add a power bond from your deck to the hand. Also, you cannot use monsters as fusion material for the rest of the turn except for dragon or machine cyber monsters. And once, if you fusion summon this turn, you can also use monsters in your graveyard as fusion material by banishing them. So that's really, really nice for getting to at least your other fusion, which I assume is level 10 because this guy requires a level 10 or lower Cyberdark fusion. So I would assume, oh, it requires 10 or lower. So you can't tribute himself. My bad. I said that earlier. You could tribute himself to summon another one. You cannot do that because he's level 12. It's 10 or lower, not 10 or higher. So you can summon the old one, and then yeah, and I believe that card is summoned by like with 5 different Cyberdark monsters. So this is another name for that. And it lets you fusion using materials from grave once per turn, which is really nice. Power Bond's interesting because like it's a cool card. I'm just not sure how obscenely good it is, but okay, fine. It sets you up for a lot of stuff there. The second effect reads, if this card is sent to the graveyard, period, you can send a Cyberdark monster from your deck to the graveyard with a name different than the cards in your graveyard. That's also very, very good. We see this with like Tri-Brigade Kit, an archetype that wants its cards in the graveyard. This card is also very good, even though the deck already has ways, I believe, to like And maybe, does it Foolish? I think they have one card that Foolishes, but even so, if you can just get this card engraved, you're going to get another one. And this deck, just to even get to your win condition, is all about putting 5 different Cyberdark names engraved. So that is definitely helpful for that. Definitely a solid card. I think both of these are fine so far. And let's take a look at the spell here. This is going to be huge as well. Cybernetic Horizon. This is a normal spell. This card is also always treated as a Cyberdark card. Very interesting. And also what's really cool to note is I believe because this is Cyber in the name, I believe this is searchable off of Cyber Dragon Core. So there you go. And obviously Cyber Emergency gets Core. So you got like 6 more copies of this. All right, you can only activate 1 card with this card's name per turn. You cannot special summon monsters from the X straight the turn you activate this card, except for machine monsters. And the effect reads: send 2 dragon and or machine monsters, cyber monsters, with different attributes to the graveyard. 1 from your hand and 1 from your deck. Then add 1. Oh, I'm sorry, that's cost. Ooh, okay. Then you get to add a dragon or machine cyber monster from your deck to the hand, and if you do, send a machine cyber fusion monster from your X deck to the graveyard. Whoa, this does so much. This does so much all at once. Okay. Wow. So all you have to do is have any cyber card, any cyber dragon, any cyber dark in hand, and you can get this card to pop off, which will get you to, as cost, you send 1 from hand and also send 1 from deck. So you already get a Foolish there. We just looked at this guy when he sent, boom, get to send another one, which is really good. I believe that can trigger other effects too. I believe some of the other ones have effects engraved, the newer ones, I believe. Then after you do that, you add a cyber monster from deck to hand. That could be a core if you didn't have a normal summon, and that can search you for other stuff, whatever. That could be dang, that could be anything. Any of the other Cyberdark. Some of them are searchers. They have a monster searcher and a spell and trap searcher, so that's really good. That could search this guy if you want him. He can get you to power bond and extend there. And then after that, you can send a machine cyber fusion monster, which I assume, just based off of the cards we have here, is fairly often going to be your cyber end dragon, just so that he's engraved, so that you can equip him with the cyber fusion, the regular cyber fusion monster you've already had, so that you can then tribute and get into this guy and just say out him or lose. Crazy. Okay, this card is clean. I think this card has a crazy high ceiling. I'm with this card all the way. This card I think is also pretty good, and this guy, I think he's a win condition. I think the only thing missing from him is maybe a disruption, but if he's going to be a 5,000 towers that can attack multiple times, I understand why they also didn't give him a negate or a pop or any kind of real disruption. So not too shabby. I'm with it. I honestly think these are pretty good. I was halfway thinking that this was just going to be super gimmicky, like, oh, it's going to be Cyberdark stuff, but I think it does a decent job of combining them. I think the win condition might be legit enough to really you know, make it happen, and we'll have to keep an eye on it and see really how well these archetypes are going to mix and match, because up until this point they really don't at all, like actually at all. So I'm very curious to see where we go from here. Very cool to see. I can't wait, and I honestly don't even know off the top of my head everything that we have so far, so I definitely gonna go back and look more into that and see if there's any missing synergy that I didn't see here. But this is very cool to see. Keep in mind, this is only the first 3 cards too. I mean, I think just these 3 cards is a pretty nice start. This is a structure deck though, or it's a structure deck though, so we're probably gonna get 3, maybe 4 more cards. So let's hope they're more good ones, because then this could actually be like a full-on thing. I just want to see some disruption here. I don't see much disruption coming from the Cyberdarks. I really want to see that. Hopefully we'll get that. Thank you so much for watching. As always, guys, let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think about these cards? If you're a fan of Cyberdarks, does this hold up to your hopes, your wish list of what you wanted to see out of this Cyberdark support? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Other than that though, I'm gonna get the hell out of here. I've been rambling too much. I'm excited. Let me know down below. I love you. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you want to stay up to date on all Yu-Gi-Oh news. I got deck profiles coming. I have a very fun deck profile coming soon that I'm very excited about. It's a deck I've been like messing around with the most over the last couple weeks. And yeah, so sorry, I'm out. Bye. Outro. Done.